Alright, looking at spoilers for September 13th today over Guilds of Ravnica. First one here on the list is Knight of Autumn. 1 green white for a 2/1 Dryad Knight. Really weird creature typing. Okay. When Knight of Autumn enters the battlefield, choose one. Put 2/1/1 counters on Knight of Autumn. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. You gain 4 life.
I like it.
So it's either a 4/3, a Reclamation Sage, or a Centaur Healer?
Yeah.
Is that how we're seeing this?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely nothing wrong with these abilities. These are all abilities that have been quote unquote playable in the past. So
I mean, but
I
so
don't
here's
like that we took 3 uncommons
and put it onto a rare
and put it onto a single card and made it a rare.
So you have a vanilla 4/3 for 3.
Yep.
A Reclamation Sage.
Mm-hmm. Or Centaur Healer.
But like Centaur Healer is a 3/3. This is a 2/1. I don't know why this card's rare. Is it because it's a modal spell? Is that like the only thing that
is that where we're at?
I mean,
well, I mean, when you think about it, like
Reclamation Sage is already in the format. This is just a more restrictive Reclamation Sage.
Like when you think about it, though, like Cryptic Command is like 4, but then again, you pick 2 modes, so that's probably not the best.
I'm off it. I'm
not a big fan of this card. Like, I'm a fan of all the modes. I think the card's completely playable, but being a rare,
yeah,
I don't think that's necessary.
Whatever.
Sure.
Next up, we have Ocarina Assassin. 1 black green, 1/1 with Death Touch. All creatures able to block it do so.
I'm always a fan of this kind of quote unquote ability.
It's cool. If you're anticipating the board just being gummed up and limited, you play this, your opponent has to answer it, or you just get to attack in for 1 billion damage. This legitimately could win games of limited.
Yeah.
On its own.
So the card is a removal spell.
Yeah, I was gonna say even if it's just like they have 1 dude and you're like, well, I don't have a removal spell for it. Attack with this.
Yeah.
Either force you to have a removal spell or this is a 1-for-1.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan of creature must attack or block.
Next up, we have an unnamed legend. This is 2 red white for a legendary angel flying mentor. It's a 2/5. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have target creature up to 1 target creature you control. You may target up to 1 creature you control.
I think the text is broken.
It's also in Russian. That creature gets +2/+0, gains trample if it's red, and vigilance if it's white.
Why don't you use Google Translate real quick?
Because I'm not able to do that.
It won't scan?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna trust this. This is a weird card.
My guess is that Anthem's the attacking team. I think it's +2/+0 and vigilance to the attacking team.
No, this is probably right.
It's related to Ariel, so I'm gonna guess that it's pretty. Aurelia. Sorry, I'm gonna guess that it's at least close.
This is probably right. If this is the text on it, this card's unplayable.
All right.
It's a 4-mana 2/5. Granted, it can target itself to become a 4/4 flying vigilance. Flying vigilance trample with mentor.
I don't like how they're so afraid of mentor. Like, you can tell WotC is 100% terrified of this ability getting broken. Sorry, WotC, this was the wrong ability to be afraid of breaking. Mentor is good, but it's 1 target gets +1/+1. Like, so the reason why I'm saying that they're so afraid of their own ability that they're printing here, every creature with mentor on it has either had 1 or 2 power.
That's not true. There's a couple common and uncommons that are like 4. This is a 5-mana 4/2 with mentor. It's also a minotaur.
Are you proud of yourself?
I am. That one was funny.
That one was.
I think this card's unplayable. I think the mentor mechanic is so underpowered compared to the rest of them that like red white's just not going to be good.
What's that one? The Graveborn?
The
Unearth? Is that it?
Undergrowth.
Undergrowth. No, that's not right.
Yeah, the one that relies on a number of creatures in your graveyard.
Yeah.
Undergrowth.
Yeah, like that. That
could
awesome.
be broken.
That's
legitimately
awesome.
Could be broken.
That ability's great.
All right. Next up, we have Sky Knight Legionnaire. It's a 1 red white 2/2 human knight flying in haste.
So I know these cards are remarkably underpowered, and they're nothing "quote unquote" special. But I love these cards. I love them. There's nothing special about them, but the 3 mana 2/2 with two keywords.
Sky Terror is just better, right?
Yeah.
Like, Sky Terror has flying, haste, and menace, or is it just flying and menace?
I believe it's flying and menace.
Does it not have haste?
I don't think so. They're really scared of putting more than 2 keywords on cards.
It is just flying and menace. So, I mean, that's basically unblockable. This is also a common.
Yeah, I love these cards. These cards are easy takes. Like if you
and like even on top of that, like let's say you have your 3-power mentor dude. Now you have a 3/3 like attacking in the air.
Oh yeah. Too. The thing I love about mentor is it's kind of like Exalted, but it sticks around.
It's kind of like Exalted, except you have to attack with multiple creatures.
Mentor doesn't just trigger whenever it attacks.
Whenever this creature attacks on target attacking creature. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, that's a good restriction.
Alright, this is a 3 mana 3/3 with mentor.
This is
it can't attack or block alone.
Oh.
That's really restrictive.
It is a common. I think for a common, that's fine.
I think the Boros deck is going to be really underpowered. So far, I'm just not sold on all these Boros cards.
Yeah, most of the Boros cards have been either 1, really unflavorful, or 2, really unplayable.
Like, even the Guild Mage here. Red white for a 2/2, human wizard, 6 mana, deal 3 damage to each opponent, 3 mana, tap another creature.
Boy.
I mean, compared to even the other Guild Mages, this is nowhere near as powerful.
Yeah, House Guild Mage actually has its second ability cheaper.
Like, House Guild Mage is very playable. Like, generates card advantage. The Isn't Guild Mage, yeah, we'll get to it here in a minute. It draws you cards.
Yeah.
The Golgari one gives your dudes, like, is an Anthem plus Menace.
Yeah.
This one is so underpowered compared to those. Like, what point are you, like, all right, 6 mana bolt you? Like, how gummed up does that board have to be that you're just like, yep, go, end of turn, bolt you, untap, yep, nothing, go.
The Boros cards have sucked. They've printed some decent red cards, but the Boros cards have sucked.
Garrison Sergeant, 5 mana 3/3, has double strike as long as you control a gate. It's also a common. Like,
this is really awesome in my draft deck.
I like this. I would probably take this. I'm not taking this super early.
No.
Like, if I'm already, like, devoted to red white and, like, have something that, like, benefits, like, if I have one of the 4-power mentor creatures, like, where this can become a 4/4 with double strike, I'm on that.
Also, I cannot wait for Sealed.
The
next set.
I'm not a big Sealed fan.
So, Carter doesn't like Sealed. Carl understands what I'm saying if he's watching these videos. Sealed, whenever you have 2 sets that want to be together.
Oh, no.
So great.
I'm pretty sure they're drafted individually. Yeah,
you don't think they're pretty sure. Sealed with, like,
I'm pretty sure they've said that they're all going to be individual. I could be completely wrong.
My heart. Glowspore Shaman.
Glowspore Shaman. Black green for a 3/1. Elf Shaman. Enters the battlefield. Put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. You may put a land from your graveyard on top of your library.
I think it's okay. Okay, so it's so weird.
It's like a powered down Seder Wayfinder.
Yeah.
But like Seder Wayfinder is already powered down.
Like,
okay, granted, this has 3 power. So like you can start getting aggressive with it. Like it also enables your undergrowth cards, your surveil cards. I mean your jumpstart cards.
feels like a card we're playing. Like Dredge. Like Modern Dredge, I feel like I've already seen this card.
Except like Dredge does things.
Dredgevine. This feels like a Dredgevine card.
I could see it. I'm not sure.
I don't think it's anything
this card.
special.
I feel like this card could either be a home run, like knocked out of the park. You're going to die to this a lot, or it's going to be unplayable.
Yeah.
And I know that's 2 very, very wide spectrums, but I just don't know how to evaluate this kind of card.
Well, the bright side is that's enough underpowered cards because we're getting ready to hit some power.
Yeah, we got some messed up cards coming up.
Oh, yeah.
First up, we have Lazav the Multifarious. It's a blue-black 1/3 legendary shapeshifter. Enters the battlefield, surveil 1. X, Lazav the Multifurious becomes a copy of target creature card in your graveyard, except it's converted mana cost with converted mana cost X. Except its name doesn't change. It's legendary in addition to its other types, and it has this ability. This reminds me a lot of, what is it, Scion of the Ur Dragon? Where you're just like, yep, tutor up this dragon, become it.
Yeah, 2-drop, search this dragon, pitch this dragon, I am this dragon. Except for I keep the ability to search a dragon and become the dragon.
No, you lose that ability. Lazav keeps the ability, though. Because with Scion, you put multiple triggers on the stack.
Oh, right, you become every dragon. Isn't that how it works?
I don't.
I can't remember.
I don't know the combo, but it's stupid and dumb. You become Molten Steel Dragon, pump it, and then you become Skithrix and kill them. Sure. This is a commander card. I don't see this being played in standard at all.
Really? Even in the Sultai deck?
I don't think so. I don't think you want to on top of that, how many of them are you playing? Because it's not like you're maxing out on your 4-drop.
No.
You're not maxing out on your 2-drop legend.
I think this has a place in a sideboard.
For what, though? What are you bringing this in against?
Super removal heavy matchup.
Where they have Vraska's Contempt and can exile your creatures.
I mean, that's fine, but I'm saying, like...
And, I'm assuming there's going to be graveyard hate. So you're just like, well,
I'm also just a fan of cards that do this kind of thing. Like, they're just super cool.
I mean, someone's going to play this
I think it's because there's, a brick of text.
Someone's going to play this in Commander. I'm going to die to it, and I'm fully expecting it. But I'm not going to play this card.
Alright, but here comes...
Doom Whisperer.
As you can see by cards it's related to...
This should
be related to Grizzlebrand.
Well, kind of.
The ability is basically Grizzlebrand.
5 mana, 6/6.
Sure.
Flying Trample.
Mm-hmm.
Pay 2 life, Surveil 2. This card is fucked up. Legitimately, the first time I read this card, I know I sent you a text. I'm pretty sure I texted Carl and said, "What the actual fuck is this card?"
Yeah, no, they're bouncing between wanting to underpower shit and making shit way overpowered.
Cliff said it best. At first, demons were overcosted and punished you for playing them. Then they became undercosted and punished you for playing them. And now they're just undercosted. I texted him back. I said, well, can we just have whip in the format? Because I really want to whip this back and then bury another one and whip back another one the next turn and continue doing this until you're dead. This card is so cool.
Yeah. So, pay 2 life surveil 2.
That is a super powerful effect.
Like, well, I don't think people understand. Like, Griselbrand, he holds you back because you can activate his ability twice, and then you gotta be okay
Like,
with
even
it.
even just like, all right, in a turn, look at the top 2. All right, here's this card that helps me like stabilize the board. Draw that. All right, pay 2. Neither of those do anything. Pay 2 more. Okay, I found the next card I want. Like, this churns through your deck so quickly.
Oh yeah, like if you have any form of life gain in your deck, the second you start messing around with Doom Whisper, you're just like, okay, so opponent, I'm gonna play this card, and I'm only gonna draw the cards that I want to draw.
And like on top of that, like you're playing Search Razcanta. So like you're already being a graveyard deck. You're playing Narcomoeba. So like this is pay 2 life, get a 1/1.
Jesus.
The hot tech. This is the hot tech that you should spec on right now. Bone Dragon.
What is Bone Dragon?
Yo, you don't know what
Legacy?
M19 Mythic Rare Bone Dragon does?
No. I feel like that's a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card.
This is a 5 mana, 5/4 flying. Pay 5 mana, exile 7 other cards from your graveyard, return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. This card is currently $1.50. Star City currently has 26 of them in stock. I debated buying all 26 of them.
I think you're high.
I think this card is going to be so good, and when it's $10, I am going to tell you that you are going to hear about it so much. This card is going to be insane, but it's all because of Doom Whisperer. This card is so good, and like pre-orders on it last time I checked was 15, and I think that is so like low for this card. I legitimately think this is going to be a $20 mythic the entire time it's in standard.
What terrifies me about this card is people forget about the power of being able to fill your graveyard. Like,
so you can
imagine if fucking Delve was in the format.
So you
that card would get banned.
So you can.
That's not Delve.
Its ability is basically Delve. Exile 7 other cards. Doesn't care what they are.
Isn't Undergrowth mainly a black and green ability?
Yeah, it's the Golgarian mechanic.
Dude, this thing fuels Undergrowth. This thing fuels
Jumpstart.
Dude, this is what Sultai wanted.
This card is so good.
We're building the Sultai list.
I already have a blue-black deck already built.
So
I'm not sure how good it is, but I've been working on blue-black all day.
I want to play Sultai, and I want this thing discard my Jumpstart cards. That way I can still get value out of them. And
You mean
find
your Chemister's Insight so you can draw 2 cards later?
Oh, shit. I'm into
This
that.
card is insane.
I love it.
Drew's remark to this of no downside is that it dies to Assassin's Trophy.
Oh, well, thank God.
Can we give it hexproof too?
We could
Is
just
Blossoming Defense still in the format?
No, surely not.
It's I couldn't tell you what set it's from actually.
It's in like, was it in like Shadows?
It is from Kaladesh. Damn. I really just want to be like nice Assassin's Trophy. Boop.
Boop. Sometimes you gotta boop them.
This card is going to be insane.
Yeah.
I love this card. This card is bonkers. Final thoughts on Doom Whisperer before we move on.
I love
This
Griselbrand.
this card is so fucked up.
I love Griselbrand.
Next up, we have Thoughtbound Phantasm. This is a 1-mana 2/2 with Defender.
Ooh.
Whenever you surveil, put a 1/1 counter on it. As long as it has 3 or more 1/1 counters on it, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender.
Motherfucker.
This is a 1-mana 5/5.
That's my Delver.
This is a 1-mana 5/5.
Does this thing fly? It doesn't fly, right?
No.
Okay, good.
It doesn't need to fly.
Dude, like, your Sultai deck looks so cool.
So, here's the thing about this card. Is in draft, I don't know if you want to take it early or you want to avoid it. because there's one or two things that's going to happen. You're either going to get immediately rewarded for taking all the surveil cards, which are already super playable. Like they're all efficiently costed, that like they're going to be playable. Or you're just going to take it. Everyone else is going to take their surveil cards. You're going to be stuck with this 1 mana 2/2,
which isn't the worst.
Like it gums up the ground, but like this reminds me so much of is it Wild Growth Champion? Is that the card I'm thinking of?
The 1 mana 3/3.
It's a 2-drop. Wild Growth Walker. It's a 2 mana 1/3. Whenever you explore, put a 1/1 counter on this, you gain 3 life. This card reminds me a lot of that because like people wanted to avoid taking this in draft because all the explore cards were just taken. So like if you see this late, you just don't want it because it doesn't do anything. So either you take this really, really early and get rewarded for it, or you just don't play it.
I don't know. I'm interested to see this card in constructed play.
I think this card is super playable, especially alongside your Doom Whisperer, which is pay 2 life, put a counter on this thing.
Whenever you surveil?
I'm pretty sure it works a lot like a Johnny Sprite works, where every time you gain life, put a counter on it.
You can't gain 5 life, get 5 counters. You gain 5 life, get 1 counter.
Yeah.
I think
this is every instance of surveil, not every time surveil.
I think that's a reasonable expectation.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I haven't seen anything that says otherwise, but
I want 4 of these in my Sultai Tempo deck.
I think this card's really sweet. I think this, like, you can do like this into the blink, like the bounce spell, put a counter on it. Next turn, counter spell their thing, put a counter on it.
No, fuck that. We're going Thief's Notion or whatever.
Yeah, you go this into Thought Erasure, counter, into counter spell, counter, into we need a sweet 4-drop.
I mean, they've given us everything we've asked for so far.
And then we have Doom Whisperer. which literally just fuels our deck to like the maximum. This card, I'm really excited for this card.
Yeah,
I legitimately think this is going to be playable in standard. I just don't know what the deck looks like.
Dude, I feel like this deck is going to be a super sweet. Like I feel like it's going to feel like Jund.
Except blue.
Yeah.
Next up, we have City Walk Sphinx, 6 mana 5/4 flyer. When it dies, surveil 2.
It's a draft card.
Yeah, it's a 5/4 with like flying.
It's a Sphinx.
It attacks.
Sure.
I don't hate taking this late.
Diabolic Agent.
Darkblade Agent. Close.
Oh, sorry.
Close. 1 blue/black for a 2/3 human assassin. As long as you've surveilled this turn, this has Death Touch, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card.
Ooh. That's
nice. This card's really powerful.
That's really
But again,
nice.
like I think the problem with it is like in draft your surveil cards are just going to go highly because like that effect is so powerful.
Surveil is definitely the ability that they wanted to get noticed. That's something
I really think so. I think that ability is really, really busted.
Yeah.
Along the same lines, we have Mission Briefing. It's a blue instant. Surveil 2, then choose an instant or sorcery in your graveyard. You may cast that card this turn. If that card would be put into the graveyard, exile it.
Yeah, so this is just Snapcaster without a body.
It's better than Snapcaster.
Okay.
You can pay alternate costs. It says cast. It doesn't say paying its mana cost. It says you gain the ability to cast this card from your graveyard. So, Faithless Looting is now a 1-drop with flashback.
Mm-hmm.
Your Ancestral Visions, you can cast with your Ask Told.
Okay, I think that's a better explanation.
You're a Force of Will. You can pitch a blue card, lose a life, and counter this spell.
So, what
your
do you
Cyclonic Rift. You can overload your Cyclonic Rift from the graveyard.
What do you think the actual applications of this card are?
I don't think this card is like playable. If you want my honest opinion, the more and more I read this card, the more and more like obviously I see the comparisons of Snapcaster.
Yeah.
The reason Snapcaster is good is because it's a 2/1 body.
with Flash.
Exactly. Like, the fact that, like, this doesn't kill my opponent just doesn't do it for me. And, like, I understand that this card is super fucked up when it comes, like the actual text of this card. But, like, I just think people are misevaluating how good, like, they see, oh my gosh, I get to flashback my spell. Sure, this is your jumpstart Snapcaster like everyone was wanting. But it's not. This can't kill my opponent. And I think people are misevaluating it for that effect.
Yeah. Whenever I see this card, honestly, where I think I will see this card in a standard game is going to be, I'm playing a control deck, my opponent's playing a control deck, we need to start reoccurring our, hand disruption, shit like that. Like, this card's not winning a game, this is helping you grind.
I agree. And, like, the blue-red control deck, I put a couple copies in it to try.
Mm.
I'm not saying it's going to be good. And it's honestly the one card I'm not sold on in the deck.
Yeah.
But, like, it has Surveil too, which, like, helps you find your cards that you're looking for.
Mm.
In a counter war, you can be like, all right, flashback my negate, counter your spell.
Yeah.
Like, this has text. This definitely has text. But it is not Snapcaster Mage, and people need to quit evaluating it as such.
It has Snapcaster Mage's ability.
This cannot win you the game.
No. And honestly, there's not a spell powerful enough to flashback that you should even consider this being.
I mean, like, right now you have, like...
You cannot bolt Snap Bolt. That's an important thing to say.
You can flashback your Vraska's Contempt, though. Like, you can flashback your Assassin's Trophy.
100%.
You can flashback your... I don't know. What's the... Explosion. I can Sphinx's Rev and then Sphinx's Rev again.
You can flashback your Second Son.
Yeah, sure, man. Also, it rotates.
No.
You tried. A for effort.
I wanted an F for effort.
This card's good. I debated pre-ordering them. The more and more I looked into it, the more and more I
talked yourself out of it.
They started at 10. Last time I checked, they were up to 15 on Star City.
I think I want to pay about $8 for this card.
I'm about at 6.
6?
Like, I think this card's going to be good. I think it's going to be playable. I think it could be fucking busted, and I'm just misevaluating it. I could be 100% wrong, and when I am, I understand why. This effect is very, very powerful. It can do very, very insane things. That doesn't mean that the card's good, though. Just because the ceiling is so high doesn't mean the floor makes up for it.
You're right.
So I'm interested in seeing how powerful this actually is. I want to test this card before I actually have a thought out opinion of this card.
Yeah. So to be continued.
Like, as of now, it's probably in the top 10 most powerful spells in this set. It could be
number 1. It could fall out of the top 10.
It could be bulk.
Yeah.
I doubt it's going to be bulk because, like, that floor is so low that, like, I don't think it's hitting that. But, like, I don't think it's the best card ever printed. It does cool things, and I'm interested in seeing how cool and how powerful those things are.
Yeah. Now, speaking of powerful cards.
You're talking.
I like as a
League Guild Mage.
I don't know what it does for the record.
We have a blue-red 2/2 human wizard. Again, wizard. It's in red. Just pointing that out.
Wizard's Bolt.
3 blue, tap, draw a card. X red, tap. Copy target instant or sorcery spell with you control with converted mana cost X. Choose new copies. Choose new targets. This card's sweet.
The card's really cool.
This card's really sweet. I don't know, like, it's not Azure Mage where you just get to churn through your deck.
Yeah.
But, like, it has the text draw card on it. Plus, it has this super unique fork ability.
Yeah, it's the underpowered version of fork, obviously. But.
So, even in limited, we have our there's the is it the double red white hybrid card? the split card. What's it called? Yeah, response. Like, imagine in draft, you go, all right.
How many times
blocks.
can I fork my spell?
Blocks.
Sure.
Block your thing. Before damage, response to your attacker, copy my response, blast your other attacker.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, I think that ability is really strong. Granted, that's 5 mana to do with 2 of their dudes.
Hey, and
that's a lot.
I don't know how much limited you played, Carter, but
that's a fucking knockout. Like,
we've paid a lot more mana to deal with one.
We've played a lot more to deal with less, and even just I had this disdainful stroke. Copy my Reign of Notions. Like, these are all powerful effects that are going to be playable.
I've noticed one thing. This set revolves around black. This set wants to be black on the front end.
The
like
black
Assassin's Trophy, the Dimir, the Golgari, they are front, right, and center.
The 3 big ones that stand out to me are the Dimir cards, the Golgari cards, and then next is going to be the Izzet cards. These cards are so cool and do so many different things that
Unfortunately for me, Boros is standing out, but it's just because it's super unflavorfully and underpowered.
The Boros and the Selesnya are just not doing it for me.
Yeah.
It's not saying they're bad. It's just it doesn't seem nearly as powerful as everything else going on.
Yeah. I think whoever created this set was just not a fan of white.
All right. Next up, we have True Fire Captain, red, white, 4/3 Human Knight. Whenever this is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target player.
Oh, it's Boros Reckoner.
Well, Reckoner can blast a dude. Reckoner also has First Strike. Reckoner also costs 3 mana.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Reckoner is also 3 hybrid mana.
I'm saying the ability is Reckoner.
Obviously, there is the connection to Boros Reckoner.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Fine, whatever. You know what we can do, though? We can Starve Extinction and blast our opponent. I'm not saying that's good. I'm not saying it's going to be doable. But I want to do it once. I just want to Starve Extinction and just destroy my opponent out of the game.
Opponent's just...
Yep. 7 mana. Stone Rain, wipe the board, kill you.
Opponent just goes...
This card's fine. It's a 4 mana 4/3.
The card's unplayable. Let's just be real.
It's a Boros card though. There's nothing that's been impressive to me so far in Boros.
No, there's some sweet red cards.
I think the best Boros card so far is Response. It's a combat trick, and it's not even a red card. It's not a Boros card. It can be a mono red card for all I care. I'm probably playing it in Goblins.
For sure.
Next up, we have Price of Fame. This is 3 and a black instant. It costs 2 less if it targets a legendary creature.
Oh.
Destroy target creature, surveil 2.
Huh.
We found our removal spell in limited.
Found a...
So we have all these powerful legends running around.
It's worth remembering with what is it? Ixalan that had all the fucking legendaries? What's that had all the damn legendaries?
Dominaria. Being in standard. Yeah, this
card could see standard play, dude.
So we have Cast Down, which is the opposite of this. Cast Down can't target legendaries. This rewards you for targeting the legendaries. Yeah. Plus it has that surveil text to make it upside on it. I don't... At 4 mana, this is a lot to ask to see standard play.
I think so.
Unfortunately, because it's 4 mana, I'd rather just have Vraska's Contempt. Vraska's Contempt deals with everything.
You're not wrong.
And,
Also, I would be really pissed off if on turn 2, my opponent goes Assassin's Trophy, And I'm just sitting here looking at my 4-mana removal spell going,
Yep.
fuck.
Can you play a legend, please? Can you play a Karizev? I know that rotates, but I want you to play it right now.
And then he plays his 1-mana 2/2 defender. I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. And a couple turns later, he
Here
plays
comes
his
Doom
demon.
Whisperer. You're like, oh.
I'm like, oh, God.
I missed my 4th land. Where's that?
And my opponents just pay 2 life? I don't want these. I don't want these.
That one's fine.
Swing for 5. And you're just like, oh!
Next up, we have Centaur Healer. It's not. This is much worse. I misread this card.
Enters the battlefield. Each player. That is so bad.
I misread this card.
Wait, that can't be right. This thing's a legendary creature.
No, it's not.
What the fuck language is this thing in?
This is Japanese. I'm assuming this is creature Centaur Cleric. I'm assuming this is literally Centaur Healer, except they changed the words "you" to each player. I don't know why it says each player. Why is Centaur Healer too good for standard? Could you literally not just give me Centaur Healer with this art? This art's beautiful. This art is 100% beautiful.
Yeah,
I love the autumn theme like Selesnya cards we have going on. But why can't I just have Centaur Healer?
Why did my opponent need to gain life?
I'm so confused about this card.
Get cooked.
I guess, man, but we don't have like any Punisher.
The card's so pretty.
It's so pretty. It's just unplayable.
Yeah,
it's so unplayable.
Can't even play this unlimited. I'm sorry.
I don't want to. I'm a green-white deck. I'm trying to beat you down. I don't want you to gain life.
Like,
I don't understand this card.
Like, are they secretly about to give us
Tainted Remedy?
You hated that card.
I fucking hate that card.
No, what's the Coop played it at Cincinnati. It was his whole trick, his gimmick with Grover the Burn List.
Punishing Fire?
Yeah, he gonna secretly give us Punishing Fire back.
Be like, trigger.
Trigger, you gain life. Punishing Fire you. Or Punishing Fire you, gain life. Punishing Fire you. Oh, you gain.
I spent 9 minutes to not have you gain any life.
Got him.
This card's awful.
Opponent has already left.
This card is awful.
God damn it. We finally found a card that's close to the Power of Assassin's Trophy. Just saying.
Are you referring to Mission Briefing or Doom Whisperer?
Doomed Whisperer.
This card's fucked up.
That card is...
This card is, in my opinion, the most powerful card in this set right now. For Standard, I think this card is the most powerful card in the Standard.
I'll still say Assassin's Trophy is more powerful in this card, but they're going to be in the same deck.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm sorry, people. If you're not picking up Watery Graves and Overgrown Tombs already, just go and get it fucking done.
Have you seen the pre-selling prices for these cards?
No. Dude,
your EV for your boxes is going to be so high. Like, I don't understand. I want rarity. We have a $15
rare.
Mythic.
Hey, why the hell is that thing $12?
This thing?
Yeah, why?
Because it's fucking Frost Titan. Like, all your mythics, like even Underwhelmed Lich. Like, obviously this card's not being played because now we have Doom Whisperer.
Yeah.
Because this card's fucked up and it generates card advantage just like this does.
Do you want to pay $15 for Doom Whisperer? I think
I'm gonna wait till I open my box and see how many I need to order.
Like, if I'm being 100% honest...
Why is this card $7?
What is that?
Dream Eater.
Oh,
Are we missing something?
Read the card to me again.
Flash Flying 4/3 for 6. ETB Surveil 4. When you do, return target non-land permanent to its your
Surveil 4.
Sure, man.
We're saying Surveil 2 is equating to drawing a card.
Yeah.
Surveil mechanic. Maybe this is broken with a surveil mechanic that we haven't seen or we haven't thought about yet.
So why are people buying it at $7 though? That's the part I don't understand. Also, I don't think Lazav is a $12 card.
Lazav?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the uniqueness of its ability. That's why
I agree.
people spec on unique abilities all the time.
So we only have 8 mythics right now.
Yeah, I
Oh
think.
no, we have 8.
Do we have a mythic in each guild?
They don't have the red white one up yet.
Where's our Selesnya mythic? It's the.
Yeah, they don't have this one online yet, but so that makes 9. And Celestia.
Is that a mythic?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I don't know.
Dude, can we just talk about for a second how black the Dimir have 3 mythics?
Golgari should also have 3 mythics now.
1, 2, 3, 4. If you're counting this as a Golgari card.
For sure.
Yeah, 4.
I don't know.
Can we have some Is It Love?
Dude, every time they try to show Is It Love,
they break it.
They,
but like, even look at our rares.
They're like, okay, guys, we're gonna give you 1 draw spell with a itty bit of power. Treasure Cruise.
Dig through time.
They're like, okay, guys.
Can you believe Treasure Cruise is a common? That's the part that I can't believe.
That card could have been printed in Mythic.
Every time I see that card, I can't imagine what's running through their head. They were like, yeah, this is fun at common. It's like, fucking just like the little bit of Pauper I played. I'm just like, I'm maxing out on Treasure Cruise. I want to play Ancestral. My friend is also Mold Drifter and Kermac Angler because I like drawing cards. That Pauper deck was sweet. Wasn't very good, but it was real sweet. We drew a lot of cards.
What's the last red card?
Yeah, we have the Angel, so we're missing 1 mythic.
Monastery Swiftspear.
But like getting back to where we were talking about pricing.
Sorry.
Like the rares, like we have a $35 rare in this set.
I'm a big fan.
5, 8. Also, I think this card's like at $2. I'm willing to buy this one.
Yeah, I think so. Go down here. We got another $7. What the hell is that card?
The Black Demonic Tutor.
Oh, right.
Another $15.
Each of the lands is going to be about 10.
10, yeah. Temple Garden is currently 8. Also, I think Sacred Foundry is way high right now.
How much is the foil of that Temple Garden?
They don't have foil prices up yet.
I want some foils. That Temple Garden's going to be pretty.
This theme is going to be real pretty, too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, like...
This,
have we seen any uncommons or commons break $1 yet?
I don't think so. Crater Maker's $1. But I think that card's also, like, modern playable. Necrotic Wound is $1, which I also agree with. I don't understand why this is only 50 cents. Like, both of these cards are only 50 cents.
Thought Erasure?
Yeah.
I'm just saying for the purposes of the video.
I want to see what foil prices are when they come up.
I'm just saying for the purpose of this video, pick yourself up some Thought Erasures. Card's going to be a $5 card. If not $5, it's going to sit about $2, $3. Like, that card will get played. I'm just telling you.
I think it was Carl who said it, of like playing this in mill in their sideboard because like they want to be able to have discard effects. Like, I don't hate that in mill.
Yeah, no, this. Yeah. See, this is making sense to me. 75 cents.
Yeah, I'm in it at that. Isn't this? Didn't we get a Sinister Sabotage promo?
I don't know.
Yes, we did. Isn't this pretty?
I like it. I like that they're actually like
giving us playable promos,
like doing something different with the damn promos now.
I love this. Like the Opt promo too is also really, really pretty.
Yeah.
Final thoughts on today?
We see some more power, and I'm loving it.
We have one more mythic to see. It's probably gonna be. It's gonna be a white mythic, right?
It needs to be.
Or red. We haven't seen Isn't Mythic yet, outside of Ral.
So if I know WotC and how they do, they realize the underpoweredness of the Boros tribe and the Selesnya tribe, and they're gonna drop some stupidly powerful angel to make up for it. It'll literally probably be a Naya colored angel, like, and it'll be like ETB. You win the game if you control 5 or more permanents. Like, they'll do something stupid just to try and balance it out. But I don't know.
I'm really excited for this set. The set gets better and better the more cards we see.
I would take War Helix Angel. That would be cool. Do you remember this card? 4 mana Angel, ETB, deal 4 damage, gain 4.
No, I don't.
You don't remember this thing?
Mm-mm.
It was uncommon in Modern Masters 2. Anyways, I bet yourself anymore.
I don't think so, man. I think I am interested in seeing like what the rest of this week holds for us. When does the entire spoiler come out? Next Friday?
I believe so, yes.
So we've had half of the set revealed.
Yeah.
Like just under half. And we have one mythic left, which I'm really hoping is good.
Mm-hmm.
Like for the sake of the white cards, we really need a good mythic. As the Orzhov player in me says we need a good mythic.
The Grixis player in me says that the entire set's already been spoiled.
I got a whole lot of nothing today, man. I think this set's really exciting. I know I've said it the last 2 or 3 days, but I really want to draft this set.
Yeah.
And it has been a long time since I'm willing to draft.
I know we already touched on it, but any thoughts on a new favorite card so far? Or are you still stuck on?
I really want to cast an Visit, and I know I'm gonna say that in and out, but this card's fucking dumb. This card is so dumb.
Yeah. So interestingly enough, I have to give up Sinister Sabotage as my most excited for card, and I've got to go to this thing like.
Price of Fame.
Yeah, you got it. No,
Yeah.
I've got to go to Doom Whisperer. This card is, although it might be Thoughtbound Phantasm. I see Delver in this thing.
I do not.
I think it's gonna be played.
I do too. I like the Guild Mage too. The League Guild Mage here. I think that card's gonna be.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to force my opponent to assassinate my Thoughtbound Phantasm. That's gonna be the great part. It's like, oh, 2 mana removal spell. That
cool.
sucks.
And here's this 5/5. I can't wait to put Bone Dragon into play. That's what I'm most excited about this set. I want to put Bone Dragon into play.
Thank y'all for watching. Really appreciate y'all coming out and supporting us once again. If you haven't left a like and a subscribe, please go ahead and do so. We will be keeping up with all the spoilers throughout the rest of the week. And we will be here to deliberate and talk useless nonsense right in your ear. Until next time, everybody, take it easy.